This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Dogs will kick this deep to begin the game. Take off from deep in the end zone. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can he make it? Touchdown, Sooners. He's going to score.
You know, teams can go years without an opening kickoff return for a touchdown. It's very rare to start a game, but also the kind of start you dream about, especially when you can do it in front of this home crowd.
Set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. You start the drive with a good throw to the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on their part.
The other offense facing a 3rd and long on their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Comes up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The 8th play of this opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Target, it's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Using his legs, it's Hood. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear. It just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pitch clock inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be visible into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looking to scramble. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They're going to throw forward on 3rd and short. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see.
Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play. As with the quarter breaker, Oklahoma has the lead. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
First down and 10. He's looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Brings up second down. Important second down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's good. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Sooners offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. Hand off to the right side. Breaks an open space. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw to the left. And that pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Chris, to me, it looks like the quarterback here on this third down is a little bit undecided on the coverage. Looked to be uncomfortable in the pocket. This play never really had a chance to be completed against zone coverage.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It reached the end zone last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. The ball is picked off. It goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the option, they'll run it here. The running back has the ball. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. We'll try to run it with the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Ball scooped up by the defense. Breaks into the clear. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Georgia. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's Hood. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Gonna run it. It's Hood. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Crucial third down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. And the Sooners looking to run some tempo here.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The short completion of the tight end. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the move now. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the 1st.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. Looks to the left. Pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He will score.
Chris, just textbook blocking on this kickoff return. The return man simply makes the adjustment, finds a gap, and he is gone. What a way to start a 2nd half and get the crowd into the game.
And they'll set up with a PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hood. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his back. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Defense is coming after him. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out. It's Hood. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought.
Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the 1st down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Hood. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
second down, looking to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pitch play to the back. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Sooners will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Out of bounds, short of the marker. He didn't get there.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Bulldogs will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Heading left after the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Here we go. Third and goal coming up. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember last time, went for a fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. But you got to be careful of being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. past the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. There was no catching him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? The sure hands. It's Cobb. With his second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, man, you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And the back now goes in motion. Handoff from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense is still clicking.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away with their running game.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays they've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Crucial play for both sides to set up at 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to... They got a chance to get him off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Bulldogs look to keep this drive moving. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. First down here for this offense. We'll give it to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Second and 1, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Offense looking to throw the ball. Leans back and chucks it deep. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up 3rd down.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it. And the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
But the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a 1st.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? And the quarterback will just sneak it now. Nothing doing on that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Second and goal for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Sooners. They take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
They're going to pull it down and run. The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Bringing pressure. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Deep ball back to the right side. And it's incomplete. They come up empty there as time expires. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.